Hello and welcome back to another Rant and Stuff, where I sit here and I talk about stuff and I rant about other things. I don't necessarily have any content that I follow. I just talk and hopefully you guys listen. And if you don't want to listen, well, then I can't do anything like that. But my mom always used to say, "Who can't listen, they feel." It didn't go exactly like that. It had a West Indian um, twang to it. Oh, I guess you guys know. I'm guessing from the West Indies, definitely. So, needless to say, my mom used to say that who can't hear must feel. Let me tell you about the time I was took it upon myself to rollerblade through the house with a plate in my hand. Well, took it upon myself to rollerblade through the house with the plate in my hand. Here I am skating down the hallway now. La di da di da. Nothing's happening. Boom. Fine. Made it. Round one. Round two. Back again. La di da di da. Going down the hallway with my rollerblades. Ow. So you're saying, oh, I'm skating around the house with my rollerblades. Where are the adults? Where are the people that are supposed to be in charge of me? Well, I was 14 years old. And they believed that I was old enough, capable enough, and responsible enough to take care of myself and not do these foolish things. Well, they were wrong. They were absolutely wrong. Because yes, I did take the plate, and yes, I did rollerblade in the house, and yes, I slit my wrist. Oh, did I slit my wrist? The lady, she came in and she fainted. Well, she didn't faint, but she saw the blood. She said, "Oh, ay Dios míos, what's going on?" And I'm here with my wrist slit now. Okay, when I say slit, let's not talk about that. I'm not talking about across the wrist. Let's say puncture wound, but enough where it's throbbing, where blood is coming out. It's a good amount, right? Stitches. It was worthy of stitches. Three and a half, technically, right? So pretty much four stitches. Pretty much four, right? So, anyways, I'm there holding my thumb onto the wound. The lady that's there, she's she's calling my dad to ask my dad for um my health card information. And my dad is asking, why do you need his health card information? Now she has to go tell my dad, well, he was rollerblading through the house and then he tripped and then he tripped and cut his wrist. By the way, did I mention that he had a plate in his hand and the plate slit his wrist? Well, anyways. So when I say slit, right, this is the term that was being used at the time, but it wasn't an actual slit. So when people thought this, it just amplified it. So when everybody heard I slit my wrist or a plate slit my wrist, they're like, okay, he's gonna die, right? So anyways, my dad found out. They're coming to the hospital because I was at my friend's house, right? This is where I am, in my friend's house, right? And if I was at home, would I be able to rollerblade inside my house? No. No, I would not be able to rollerblade inside my house. And I was carrying on because I wasn't at home. I understand that. Years later. But at the time, I was allowed to rollerblade inside the house, and away I went. So, anyways, I ended up at the hospital, got some stitches. Um, I went back because my parents didn't come to the hospital, right? My parents didn't drive, so it was a long commute. So they had to they had to like get the information, get the critical information, weigh it out, and say, okay, do I make that decision to go or not? I was okay. There's a few minor stitches, and anyway, so I went back to the house. I wasn't allowed to rollerblade again. So, and when my parents say I'm not allowed to rollerblade again, that means like ever in my life. And I'm an adult now. I think I am, but I still don't rollerblade because my parents banned me from rollerblading. And they also banned me from riding a bike and matches. That's it. I'll tell you about those another day. But I did get banned from those things. And I'm not, when my parents ban me, it's not to say banned, banned. They don't ban me anymore. I'm an adult now. I don't even live with them. But when they banned me, it wasn't a local thing. Like it wasn't like to in your neighborhood. This is the worldwide banishment. You're not allowed to go on rollerblades anywhere in any country. You're not allowed to go on a bike in any country. You're not allowed to use matches. I used matches though, because sometimes they'll go camping and you got to use matches, flames, right? I mean, I do use matches, a lighter. Sometimes I use matches. I don't like using matches outside because why am I using matches outside for? What? Huh? Why? Why? Right? I mean, you can use matches outside if you want to, but I mean, on a windy day, nobody wants to deal with that. You got to do the hood, the jacket over one side, and you got to do the. It's too much. Anyways, comment, subscribe. Have a good day, guys. And remember, stay positive.